Merhabalar herkese. Hepiniz IEFT Talks webinarlarına tekrardan hoş geldiniz. İkim fuarlarımız 30 farklı ülkeden 200 üniversite ve kolejin katılımı ile 20 bin civarı ziyaretçimizi tamamladık. Katılan herkese çok teşekkür ederiz. IEFT Talks webinarlarımızda dünyanın dört bir yanından prestijli üniversite ve kolejlerle sizleri buluşturmaya kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Bugünkü webinarımızda İtalya'nın gözde devlet üniversitelerinden Foscari University of Venice'de işletme yüksek lisans programları hakkında tüm bilmeniz gerekenleri Roberta ve Profesör Gloria anlatacak. Lütfen sorularınızı Q&A bölümünden yönlendirmeyi unutmayın. Yes, Roberta, the stage is yours now.
Okay, hi everyone. I am Roberta, International Officer at Foscari University of Venice, and today I have the pleasure to co-host this webinar together with Professoressa Cardenal, Professor of Corporate Finance at the Venice School of Management. So we will share the presentation. Okay. Professoressa Cardenal, can you share the screen?
I'm sharing.
I don't see anything in this moment.
I can see Roberta.
You can see. I cannot see anything. Okay.
Should Gloria
If you want, I can interrupt.
reshare
Try to
again?
share again if you want.
Try, make a try. Otherwise, I will try to share. Thank you. Sorry for these technical issues. Of course, when we tried everything perfectly worked.
Okay, just a second. Sorry. Okay, is it working?
Okay, now I can see.
Fine.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so just 1 second, because now I cannot.
Can you see it now, Roberta?
I can see, but I cannot move on.
Professor Gloria, maybe you should.
Yeah, try
Okay.
now. Try now. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
I'm really sorry for this attending. Okay, so before speaking about the topic of today's webinar, so the Venice School of Management, I would like to spend a couple of words speaking about Ca' Foscari in general. So our university was born in 1868 as the first international business school in Italy. The picture that you see is the building where the university was born. Nowadays, this is just an administrative building. And we have many more palaces scattered all around the island. At the beginning, because of the university and the position of Venice, the most important subjects were economics, commerce, languages. But nowadays, we have a really strong research offer. And our 7 departments and the Venice School of Management offer 4 broad study areas: economics and management, science and technology, humanities, languages and culture. Our university is a public university considered mid-sized because we have 23,000 students. Each year, we welcome about 1,500 international students, both exchange and enrolled students. It is also important to speak about what it means to study in Italy. We have bachelor's degrees of 3 years, master's degrees of 2 years, and then the PhD. Our educational system works like the other European universities with the ECTS, the European Credit Transfer System. At Ca' Foscari, we don't call them simply credits, but we call them CFU, so Ca' Foscari credits. 1 credit corresponds to 25 hours of workload, both in class and outside class. In order to complete, today we are speaking about, in particular, of the master's degree program. So in order to conclude a master's degree, you have to get in 2 years 120 credits. Generally, our exams are of 6 or 12 credits. In order to access our master's degree program, you need at least a BA of 3 years of studies. We cover all levels of studies, starting from the foundation year until the PhD. We have many different programs, also entirely taught in English at every level. And it is really important to understand that even if you are studying English, so Italian language is not required for you to know before arriving at Foscari, we strongly invite all the students who are coming to our university to study Italian. If you don't want to do it before, you can do it after your arrival. Our School for International Education offers different courses of Italian of different level according to your starting point, in order to allow students to get to know a little bit about the language and the culture. And it is important because you are experiencing, you are going to experience life in our country. Generally, our courses are organized in semesters. The first one goes from September to December with exams in December, January, and the second one from February to May with exams in May, June. Students, in my opinion, students of the economics and management area are luckier because their semester is organized into periods. It means that semesters are divided into 2 other moments. So the students have the possibility, if they want, to have to divide the exams and to take exams in other moments, for example, at the end of October and at the end of November. Same thing for the spring semester. Speaking about specifically the Venice School of Management, okay, it is important to say that it is located in Venice, in the island. You see that with this picture, we want to let you see the difference between the San Giobbe Economic Campus, where you can find the Venice School of Management and the Economic Department, and the Humanities and Linguistic campuses. The Venice School of Management is in a circumscribed area, and it is a classical university campus. So you can find everything there: canteen, library, dorms, classes, conference room. Everything is there. It is really nice because it is easier for you to get one class and another one, and you will meet your friends easily. And so if you want to experience a classical university life, this can be the right choice. We wanted to share with you a couple of pictures in order to let you see our campus. It is quite new because it was defined in 2015. And you can see, as I said, the rooms of the dormitory, the common spaces, library, green areas. It is a really nice place to study. Now let's say a couple of numbers in order to let you understand a little bit about the Venice School of Management. First of all, it is one of the largest business schools in our country. We have a population of 3,300 students, and the 33% are non-EU students studying in English taught programs. The school offers for the moment, 6 programs entirely taught in English, 2 bachelor's degrees, 3 master's degrees, and 1 PhD in collaboration with the Schema Business School in France. At the school, you can choose among 113 courses taught in English, and we offer our students the possibility to participate in one of our double degree in partnership with other international top business schools. The Venice School of Management, until last year, 2 years ago, it was called the Department of Management. In the last few years, the professors, the staff, the researchers have really worked hard in order to allow the department to acquire the name of Venice School of Management and to confirm the quality of the teaching and of the research of the department. This is a list of some of the rankings that the Venice School of Management was able proudly acquired in the years: the Chances, QS, Times Higher Education, Shanghai, Best Global University ranking. But one of the most important, of course, is the EQUIS accreditation that they got in 2023. EQUIS accreditation, I think that most of you already know about that, but I would like to underline that it is issued to only 1% of the business schools in the world engaged in training and development of management studies. When you get this accreditation, you confirm the quality of the teaching and innovative academic programs. You confirm the internationalization of the school and the quality of the training opportunities that you give to your students, the excellence in the research, and also it confirms the deep and solid synergy with the local businesses and the international network of the school and of the alumni. Now, I would like to give the floor to Professoressa Cardenal that will speak about the educational offers.
Okay, so thank you, Roberta. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. So let's dive into the VUSM International offer and discover our programs. So let me start by saying that all our master courses share a common teaching approach, which is basically based on 4 pillars. So the first pillar is an innovative, experiential, and interdisciplinary learning, where students can experience design thinking, business modeling, workshops on real cases, and much more. The second pillar is that we develop both hard but also soft skills. So not only competencies, but also you will have the possibility to practice and enhance your soft skills. Then collaboration, and the third pillar is about the collaboration with companies. So in all the lectures and the courses you will have the possibility to attend, students will get in contact with top managers, professionals, and participate in challenges that see students and companies involved. And fourth, international opportunities, both abroad and at home. Abroad through Erasmus Plus, overseas and summer school, and on-campus experience are like courses taught by visiting professors that come from around the world, summer programs, and a global network of alumni. So the 4 courses that the university offers are basically these 4 here: Global Accounting and Finance and International Management, which are long-established programs, and the 2, let's say, new programs, Innovation and Management for Art, Culture, and Creativity, which was recently renewed, and a brand new master course, which is Tourism Management and Sustainability. So let's look at the first one, Global Accounting and Finance. It's a 2-year master course, of course, taught in English, coordinated by Professor Daria Arkhipova, and it basically prepares students to work in accounting and finance with a global perspective. So here you can have an idea of the study plan, so how courses are organized. There are a set of core educational activities, so courses that are in a way fundamental for this discipline, and then there are additional activities that I'm going to describe. So let's start from the core educational activities, and here we have courses that belong to 4 different areas, so business studies, economics, statistics and mathematics, and law. So if we look at business, you will see that in a course of Global Accounting and Finance, there will be basically courses about finance and accounting. So you have accountability, governance and regulation, financial policy and M&A strategies, strategy planning and control systems. These 3 courses have a weight of 12 ECTS, which means that they are made of 2 modules of 6 ECTS each. And so they are longer. It takes a semester, full semester, to participate in these courses. And then there is also the possibility to choose one course between advanced management control and business model innovation. And these 2 courses are instead courses of 6 ECTS, which means for us half a semester. Among the economics courses, you can appreciate advanced public finance and sustainable welfare state. Then there is a statistics and mathematics course, which is financial mathematics problems for business. And then in the law area, you can choose either international tax law or merger and acquisitions law. Then students have the possibility to customize their curriculum by, choosing some elective courses. So there is one that is not elective, which is research methods in accounting and finance, but then you can choose among auditing and risk management or corporate sustainability reporting, and then you will have the possibility to choose one course either from a professional path or a managerial path according to your interests. So among the professional path, the two courses over which you can choose are international tax law and mergers and acquisitions law. If instead you choose for the managerial path, you can choose among data science and business intelligence, or international finance management, or making decisions, or sustainability and labor rights, or leadership. So rich portfolio of courses that you can use to customize your curriculum. And then there are other educational activities which imply the choice of two further courses, which can be freely chosen by students. So there are no suggestions and students can decide to pick the course that they prefer. Courses can also be chosen from different departments. So if you are interested in philosophy or in a, language, for example, Chinese or Japanese, you can choose. And then the internship. So all the 4 master courses that I am presenting imply for students to do an internship before the end of the course. So internship can be longer, 90 CTS, or students can choose a shorter internship, 60 CTS, but then they have to participate in some so-called micro credentials, which are some labs in collaboration with companies, so in partnership with companies, where students can, practice a little bit more very close to the job market. And then finally, students have to prepare a thesis and discuss it. So why should you choose global accounting and finance? Because it provides students with practical experience, so you will receive hands-on training and experience through real-world case studies. But also you will receive a specialized knowledge and skills, so you will gain in-depth expertise in areas such as accounting, finance, and investment management. Last but not least, we have developed over the years several double degrees. So for this course, we have a double degree with ESP, École Supérieure de Commerce de Paris, France, EC Management School, which is in Belgium, in Liège, Schema Business School in France, or Stevens Institute of Technology in the US, and Henley Business School in the UK. So double degree means that you can take courses 1 year in Venice and 1 year at the university that is hosting the double degree. So you can have the possibility to move and you will receive at the end a double degree, one from Foscari and one from the partner university. So which are the professional profiles? What can you do after you have attended such a course? You can be either an accountant or an administrative manager, an asset manager, an auditor, or a chief accounting officer. So you basically work in accounting or in finance as a chief financial officer, controller, or expert in real and financial investment selection, or as financial analyst, internal auditor, or risk manager. So this is what concerns the first master course that I am presenting you today. If we move on with international management instead, this is a more general course on management at international level. It's again a 2 years course in English, so fully taught in English, coordinated by Professor Massimo Vardi. So if we want to have an idea of the courses that characterize this program, as for the previous course I have presented, there are some core educational activities that belong to business, economics, statistics, and law. The characterizing courses for the business area are, in this case, cross-cultural marketing, international human resource management, international management advanced course, performance management and control system, strategy, innovation, and technology management. So all courses about management at different levels. For the economics part, you'll have a course in industrial dynamics and global economic challenges, then a course of statistics in business process analytics, and then students can choose one course among those that you see listed here. So international tax law, mergers and acquisitions law, or sustainability and labor rights. Among the additional courses and exams that students can choose to customize their curriculum, you have the research methods as for the previous course, but in this case, it's research methods in international management. And then you can choose 2 exams from the list that you see here. So advanced management of non-profit organizations, or comparative business history, or corporate banking, data science and business intelligence, entrepreneurship and business models, or making decisions. And finally, as for the previous course, students can pick 2 exams completely freely, so without any suggestion from us, and then the internship. So either longer 9 CTS or, as before, a shorter internship plus micro-credentials. And then the final examination, so thesis and discussion. Let me say, why you should choose this course, because it provides students with advanced skills in key areas of management, and also because it provides active, engaging teaching methods where students interact almost every day with companies, corporations of any kind and any industry. Also for this course, we have several double degrees, ESP, the University Hohenheim of Stuttgart in Germany, or Adelaide in Australia, Henley Business School, and Schema Business School in France, which are the professional profiles for this course. So students, after this master degree, can work as country or regional manager, export manager, global consultant, international business development manager, or a manager in the HR, or in the international sale, or supply chain manager. Third course is the one that we have recently renewed. It's called Innovation and Management for Art, Culture, and Creativity. It was previously Innovation and Marketing, and the idea of this course is to provide students with the knowledge to manage the innovation in the art industry and exploit creativity at all levels. So it's again a 2-year course coordinated by Professor Massimiliano Nuccio. In this case, I don't have a precise study plan because we are still working on it. It's going to be ready by March 2025. For the students that are going to enroll at our university in the next academic year. So let me just provide you with a sketch of the courses of this master degree. Among the core educational activities, you will have management of cultural organizations 1 and 2, marketing and consumer behavior, management accounting and performance evaluation, cultural economics and policy, history of creativity and innovation, data analysis and data visualization, labor law and contracts in cultural and creative industries. One peculiarity of this course is that the students at some point have to choose at least 2 labs, so laboratories, in collaboration with companies. And here you have a list of the laboratories that we are, proposing for our students. We have brand and luxury management, marketing and management of museums and visual arts, art languages for management, creativity and innovation in urban development, and management philosophy and humanities. And then students can choose at least 2 other courses among the portfolio of courses that you see here. So for example, with business model innovation, or food business management, or firm financial management if you are more interested into finance. Why should you choose this course? So which are the characteristics? So you will have the possibility to learn advanced management skills tailored to the arts, culture, and creative industries. So here we are focusing on a specific industry. And also it's a course set in Venice, which is a living lab of art, culture, and complex challenges. So students will have the possibility to engage in real-world examples that balance both local craftsmanship and global cultural industries. Of course, the approach is similar to what of the other courses. So basically, you will get an interdisciplinary learning and knowledge to tackle global challenges. The professional profiles in this case, so what can you do after such a course? You can be either a consultant for cultural institutions or a cultural manager, or have entrepreneurship roles within international and local cultural enterprises, or be an innovation specialist in creative industries or a project manager in the arts sector. Last but not least, the brand new master course that we have recently, organized and designed. It's tourism management and sustainability. So as the name suggests, this course is basically based on tourism and tourism management on a sustainable approach. Okay, so it's again a 2-year coordinated by Professor Anna Moretti. And in this case, also the study plan is still a working process, but I can provide you with some suggestion about the type of courses you will have the possibility to study. So common courses are, for example, economics of sustainable tourism systems, strategy and marketing for tourism services, destination management and sustainable development, people management in tourism, culture, heritage and sustainability, revenue management, travel and tourism contract law, or tourism, sustainability and climate change. And then students will have the possibility to further their knowledge into different areas according to your preferences. So either you specialize in tourism management or in the governance of tourist systems. So on one side, you focalize basically more on management. On the other side, you take more a macroeconomic and economics perspective. So the courses for tourism management are, for example, food and wine tourism, or firm financial management, or tourism business law, history of tourism, or corporate sustainability reporting. Among instead the governance of tourism systems, we have sustainability business ecosystems, advanced tourism economics, sociology of tourism, or methods for sustainable tourism planning. So why should you choose this course? To gain expertise in managing sustainable tourism services, of course. And the peculiarity of this course is that it is set in Venice, which is a prime model for tourism, but also an example of over-tourism, which is a big issue for many cities in the world. So Venice is the perfect place to study tourism and how to deal with the problems connected to tourism. Also, in this case, the approach is very interdisciplinary. Let me conclude by saying which are the professional profiles for this course. So you can be either a destination planner or a cultural manager, or have entrepreneurship roles within international and local cultural enterprises, or be a policy advisor in sustainable tourism, a project manager in tourism services within both private and public sector, a sustainable tourism manager, and tourism development consultant. So as I said, we are still working on the study programs of these last 2 master's courses that I have presented to you. So I invite you to follow our website, because by March 2025, all the precise information also about these last 2 courses I have just presented are going to be available for you. So follow us and you will see how things are going to end up. So I give the floor again to Roberta for other technical information about application and admission. So let me give you the possibility to use the remote control, and I leave the floor to you, Roberta.
Thank you so much, Professoressa. Okay, just one second. Okay, here we are. So if after our presentation about the academic offer, you are interested in applying at our university, I invite you to understand which are the requirements to apply. First of all, you have to have a minimum 3-year undergraduate degrees. Then you have to have a minimum CGPA of 70%. It is important that for you, given that we know that you have a different scale considering the CGPA, you have to ask the university to include the scale, the indication of how you consider the CGPA in your transcript of records. Professoressa, can I kindly ask you? Okay, no, I'm here able to go back. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. Okay. Then you need to have a BA in business or economics and obtained at least 60 out of 180 ECTS, at least 20 in business with at least 1 course in business economics, and at least 40 ECTX in economics, law, and mathematics and statistics with at least 1 course per field. This is really important to know because you cannot, you have to have a similar background in order to be able to face the classes and the exams that you are going to do in the master's degree that you are applying. Last but not least, a B2 English certification. That could be Pearson test, certificate advanced, TOEFL, IELTS. We don't accept Duolingo. It is important to know. We have an online application platform, apply.unive.it. All the information can be found there, precise description of the programs, information about the deadlines, costs. When you enter the platform, you have to indicate your citizenship, and the system will set according to that. We will start to accept applications from December 19. What you have to do is to fill out the application, upload the required documents like a statement of purpose, a valid passport, a final diploma or letter of enrollment, transcript of records, and CV. You have to pay the €30 application fee. And after submitting your application, there will be a couple of steps. The first one will be to be evaluated by our welcome unit that will check all your documents that are complete and that you have the minimum requirements to be eligible. Then the teaching committee will confirm that you can pass to the last step, that it is the entry test. You can sit the entry test in the assigned date and time that you will be informed of. Speaking about the entry test, all the information that we are giving you, as Professoressa Gardenal said, unfortunately are not completely updated because we are still working on them. So the minimum CGPA could change, or I don't know, the test can have a couple of differences, but I'm explaining you how it worked until this year, so you can be a little bit prepared, okay? All the information will be updated, as Professoressa said, by March 2025. So until now, we had 70 places for each program and 15 reserved to non-EU students for each program. The test is online, offered in English, and it will last 50 minutes. It consists of 50 multiple choice closed-ended questions, and it aims to confirm your knowledge about accounting, budget analysis, cost analysis and management control, business management, marketing and finance. And there is a minimum level, score, that you have to get in order to pass it. Okay, now quickly, I will speak about student services and opportunities. From the moment in which you decide to apply at our university, you will be able to take advantage of different services that we organize for you. Webinars before your arrival, you can receive the list of our buddies in order to meet new peers and ask questions to them, welcome orientation events, social events in order to integrate in the community and understand how the university works, housing office, financial aid office, camp or tutors that will help you settle in the city, and counseling. As an alumni, what I really like and strong promote about about Ca' Foscari is the quantity of activities, extracurricular activities that you can do outside the class. Ca' Foscari wants to prepare the students to be competitive and to have a rich profile when they enter the job market. So when you are a Ca' Foscarino or a Ca' Foscarina, you can choose among different activities that will help you to improve your soft skills and to implement your profile. So you can have a proper and great preparation when you enter the job market. Speaking about living in Venice, here you can see just a couple of pictures of how your life could be if you decide to become part of our community. I have to say that it is really exciting because Venice is an international city. We welcome different international events all around the year. For example, the Biennale, the Redimir, the Regata Storica, the Film Festival. But we are an island, so we have beaches and our students love to go there and relax, above all after the exam sessions. And then no cars, no bikes, just walking and boats. So living in Venice is an experience of life for sure. Being a public university, it means that the Italian government wants to give access to the university to all the students. This is why it bears most of the cost of the university, because generally the cost will be 15,000 euro. But as a Turkish student, you will pay 2,300 euro per year, so less than Italian and European citizens. In addition, we give the possibility to 20 high achieving students with a CGPA minimum of 8.5 out of 10 to apply for the merit-based scholarship. It is a package of 10,000 euro. It is renewable each year according to your academic performance. And if you want to get it, you have to apply at Ca' Foscari in the first and the second admission round, so by February 28. Students can live in Venice with about 800 euro per month. It could be less, it could be more according to your lifestyle. But you will see that as a student, you can also have access to different benefits, for example, the public transportation. So my presentation is over now. The website is www.unive.it/English. And if you have any question, you can write us to prospective.students@unive.it. I really invite you to write us because we are really happy to respond to all your questions. The application platform again is apply.unive.it, and all the most important information can be found there. I also encourage you to follow our Instagram account, Student Life in Venice, managed by international students willing to show how their life is going on in Venice. Now, if you have any question, me and Professoressa Cardenal will be happy to reply. Thank you very much for the attention.
Roberta, I don't know if you see the chat. I think some
I can
questions.
see. Okay, just one second.
Maybe you can.
Yes, I see the chat. Okay.
So I can interrupt this and open the chat. Okay.
Yes, thank you for the presentation. Ladies, can you see the Q&A section down below? We have like 15 questions.
Yeah, I've opened it and some of them are in Turkish, so I'm sorry, but I'm not able to reply to that.
No, it's in the Q&A section down below. There is a question mark inside.
Here you are. Okay.
Okay. All right, thank you.
So the first one is Ca' Foscari University does its own English proficiency exam. So unfortunately, we don't organize an English exam. You have to provide for yourself for the certification. And does the Ca' Foscari University have a pre-college summer school for high school students? We can offer to those students who are willing to enroll at Ca' Foscari for the BA programs, actually, to attend the foundation year or other summer schools that we offer at our School for International Education, but they are not preparatory courses, actually. The only one that prepares to the students to face the academic studies is the foundation year. Professoressa, maybe this one can be for you. So can our work experience on customer service management be a reference for us to study international management?
I mean, I think, of course, it's going to be useful for you to understand and to have a critical, perspective on the courses that you are going to attend. I think, yes, it can be useful. It's not necessary, of course, but it can be useful for you to understand and to further, appreciate the experience of learning.
Okay, then we have what services related to careers are provided by the university. So we have a career service, yes. It organizes different activities all around the year, to help the students to get in contact with the job market. Generally, they organize the career days where companies are invited to have a booth at our university, and the students can bring their CV, speak to the staff in order to understand which is the best preparation for them to be to have a job offer, or to have an internship opportunity. And the career service also organizes appointments during which the students can bring their CV in order to check what they have indicated, to better write it down, or to be prepared to face a job interview. There are several options, and they also organize a board where the companies can publicize their job offers. There are several opportunities for you to get in contact with the job market.
And let me add, Roberta, that these agreements are continuously increasing. So we give our students really the possibility to, choose the company they prefer and have really a lot of opportunities to exploit their studying experience into a job that reflects their interests.
Then we have, does having an IB/DP in high school an advantage in acceptance? Which one is a recommended, IB/DP at the high school or taking a foundation year at the university? Unfortunately, IBs don't have a particular advantage at our university. IB students can be exempted by taking the English certification for sure, but there isn't a specific advantage in having an IB. I know it is a pity, but we know that you are good students, but unfortunately we don't give a special recognition to this title. What are the most popular programs among international students? And also referring to business programs.
Okay, so we don't have specific numbers on the last two courses that I have presented, which are the brand new. But for what concerns international management and global accounting and finance, what I can say is that there are many international students, I would say 30–40%. They all are satisfied with the experience. So we have some data that we haven't shared today about both employability and satisfaction. And all our students, both national and international, are pretty satisfied with these courses. So this is what I can say concerning this question.
Okay, and I don't know if you have any data. We don't have specifically, unfortunately, but one student asks about graduate employability.
Sorry, Roberta, I didn't hear you, sorry.
If we have any information about graduate employability, so the percentage of students finding a
So
job.
I don't have the updated number, but 1 year after graduation, 80–85% of our students are all employed. So I think that the employability rate is pretty high.
Yeah, Foscari was considered ranked top 500 for graduate employability. And when me and Professor Elisa Cardenal were preparing this presentation, I shared with her the happy information about two of our previous collaborators that were graduated in innovation and marketing and international management, and immediately after the graduation they got a job, one in Paris for L'Oréal and the other one for Amplifon. That they are two important companies, so I can say that the quality is really high. Do you have any special scholarship for Turkish students? Unfortunately, for Turkish students, we don't have anything specifically, but they can participate in the general opportunities that we offer, so the merit-based scholarships, and for those who want to enroll, so after the enrollment, they can also participate in the regional scholarship. How, okay, this is more or less the same. Okay, one student kindly asks us to explain again the double degree, what it means.
Okay, double degree means that we have a partnership with the partner university, and you are going to take half the course in Italy at Foscari and half the course in the partner university. So 1 year at our university and 1 year abroad. And at the end, you are going to receive a double diploma, which means a diploma from Foscari and a diploma from the partner university. You will have to write one unique thesis and you basically discuss it in Italy, but you can be supervised by an Italian professor and a professor at the partner university. So a unique thesis and a unique, let's say, discussion, but two diplomas. So you're going to get two.
Okay.
Which is, of course, something very interesting, I think, for a student, because it's a way, you know, of making your CV even more interesting, let's say. And of course, the experience of studying 1 year at our university and 1 year abroad. And as I said before, all the partner universities are among the best business schools and university worldwide. So we are really working hard on continuously developing new double degrees.
And do the professors bring real business experience into the classroom?
Yes. So as I said, we have strong collaborations with companies, corporations of any kind. So normally every course, above all master courses, imply for students to both study theory, let's say, but also to work on real cases. So meet the companies. We also have some, I didn't mention before, but we have some special projects. They are called exterior programs, where at the beginning of the course, a company comes and provides students, so presents students a problem that the company is currently going through. And they ask students to help them in solving problems. So that project covers the whole course, which basically is 6 to 7 weeks of work. And at the end, students have the possibility to present their solution and share their knowledge with the companies. So it's very interactive, and you will have a lot of opportunities of speaking with companies, managers, corporations, and I mean, touch with your hands real problems from the world, real world. Okay.
And then another student asked if we offer online classes, and I can say that Foscari really believe in the importance of being class in order to have a 36-degree experience as a student. So unfortunately, we don't offer online classes. Another student asks again about the career service, but if they offer opportunities to work in Venice or in other cities in Italy. Yeah, as we said, there is a board in which the career service publicizes the job offers. of course, but I have to suggest, and maybe Professor Issa, you can agree with me or not, but I suggest students who want to work in Italy to learn Italian, because unfortunately it is not possible in our country to work without knowing Italian language. It is important to speak with all the colleagues, with all the people. So yeah, this is something that it is really important to know. Another student is asking about a blue diploma.
But I think it's maybe double diploma, because I don't know about blue diploma.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Blue diploma, I don't know if it exists, and maybe you can specify behind the other questions. Okay, about the application period. The application platform opens on December 19, and it is divided into rounds. In the application platform, you will see all the rounds that are available. Round means that the application platform opens and closes in specific dates, in order to allow also our web community to manage all the applications. The latest deadline is April the 3rd. Okay, and according to what you are interested in, but for MA programs for the MA programs in management, of course, with the Venice School of Management, the latest deadline is April the 3rd.
Here we have a question from a student without any background in business and management education.
Yeah.
Can they apply? So Roberta, maybe you go.
Yeah, as I said at the beginning, the similar background allows you to be able to face without too many difficulties the classes and the exams. If you don't have a preparation on economics and business, for you it will be really difficult to cover the gap that you will have among the other students. So this is why we ask students to have specific curricular requirements before starting the university. Otherwise, you will spend too much time, to cover this missing information that you have. Okay. I am reading a couple of questions about the talk. It is important for you to know that the talk is the only the entry test that we ask students to sit only if they are interested in the BA programs. For MA programs, instead, we always have an online test, but it is something completely different.
There was a question on minimum scores to be accepted. So we have a minimum of 10 out of 50, if I remember correctly. But then it depends every year on how prepared the students are. So we have courses with programmed access. So maximum of available seats. It depends on how high you are in the ranking to be accepted. Right, Roberta?
Exactly. Then another student asks about if we offer undergraduate courses and transfer from another university. So we cover all the levels, so from the foundation year until the PhD. We accept also transfer students, but it is important to know that it is a difficult path actually, because you still have to apply as a new student, and it is not granted that the credits that you got in your previous university will be recognized when you arrive at Foscari. So it is important to know, because we can accept transfer students, we have transfer students, but there are some challenges. Then another student asks about if for the visa process they are asked to have a blocked Euro account. So I know that at the embassy the staff will ask you to give proof of your availability to maintain yourself in Italy, with or without the scholarship, because it is important for you, for us actually, to know that you are not sleeping under the bridges, and that you can eat, drink, and that you can survive in Italy also without any financial aid. Okay, another student asked about the CGPA, if it affects so much the application. And unfortunately, as we said, we still don't know if the things will change by March 2025, but the minimum CGPA is important. So if you don't have the minimum CGPA, you cannot be, you are not an eligible applicant for these specific programs. Okay, I think that the questions are all replied.
Yes, thank you very much for the great presentation and answering all of the questions, Roberta and Gloria. It was a very beneficial session for the attendees, and you covered all of the questions. Thank you for your answers as well. Also, could you please share an email address on the chat box, so if the attendees have further questions, they can contact you later.
Sure.
In the meantime, I would like to thank the participants in Turkish as well. Katıldığınız için teşekkür ederiz arkadaşlar. Umarım sizin için de faydalı bir webinar olmuştur. Foscari University of Venice ile ilgili diğer sorularınız için chat kısmında paylaşılmış olan mail adresinden Roberta'ya ulaşabilirsiniz. Bir sonraki webinarlarımızda görüşmek üzere. Thank you very much again, ladies. It was a great pleasure to have you in IEFT Talks.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all. And I also invite everyone, if you are stopping by Venice, maybe for pleasure or I don't know, for other reasons, it will be a pleasure for us to organize a tour for you at our university.
Oh, that's great to hear. Thank you so much and hope to see you again.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Good evening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.